Hello, my friends, and meet again. I'm still sick, and there's a hurricane coming to Florida soon, so I have on my appropriate Florida, my Florida shirt on. Really capturing the whole Wendigood vibe right now. Anyway, so we're on creepy or scary compilation volume 28 of BizzareBub series. You know, typical thing. If you're new to my channel, go check out my intro video up above. There's a link right there. I'll tell you who I am, what's my expertise and stuff. Yeah, anyway, let's get started.
Sammy D is home alone when she captures something creepy on camera. But this isn't the first time Sammy has caught something unusual. While being at work, Sammy goes inside her room and captures this.
Wait, is this her home? Hold on. She has shopping carts at home?
What the heck is that?
Okay, there's like a whispering sound.
Oh my god. Yeah, no.
If you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like someone crying. It's faint, but it's there. But then a few days later, Sammy once again encounters something pretty creepy.
Save my nose. Okay, so is this not our house? Other than the impression this is their home.
Naturally, Sammy was spooked. But the most unsettling incident has to be the one that recently happened inside her home.
Okay.
Sammy is by herself when the following happens.
The ghost followed her home. Oh, it's one of these videos where someone's knocking on the door.
God.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Just like the video before, something is banging on the door until it stops when Sammy opens it. And like before, nothing is there. But the strangest part about this video isn't this. Upon opening the pantry door, if you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like someone whispering for help.
Yeah.
Viewers can't help but think that Sammy had brought something home from work, which is now making itself known. But of course, this is just a theory. As always,
spooky theory.
What do you think?
I'm gonna go back there, cause obviously there's like no one can fit into this pantry.
Happens.
So I'm curious to see if the door is actually moving.
Be the
So
one
when
that
something's banging
recently
on the
happened
door, it
inside
should
her
be
home.
moving from inside.
Sammy is by herself when the following happens.
Doesn't really seem like it's moving. This might be something that post-production Teacko might have to check out, because
When the following happens.
does kind of look like it's moving a little, but it's hard to know just because she has like her phone in her hand, so it could be just her hand that's shaking and it looks like the door's moving.
God.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, that's gonna probably be a job for post-production Teacko, because just from looking at this, I'm still not sure if it's actually moving. Okay. 7.
Fernando Victor works at a train station. What he does there
staying on the
specifically
rails.
is unknown. But regardless of what he does, Fernando always seems to have late night shifts. However,
this is his job to
it
stay
was
on the
during
rails,
one of these
so.
late night shifts when Fernando captures something terrifying on camera. Fernando and two other workers are walking beside a train that isn't in motion when all of a sudden he captures this without even noticing.
I didn't really see that. Happened too quick. Dead nice and slow. Okay, that's me right here. Ooh. You. Yes, yes, yes. Wow, that, it could be pareidolia, but
Someone or something appears to be
Does it
looking
move?
down on Fernando as he records.
yeah.
What do you think this might have been? The ghost of someone who was involved in
it
a railroad
moving?
accident, or something else? Ghost of someone appears.
I want to see if it moves, like, as he's moving by. Like, does it just appear? Okay. It does look like it may move a little bit. Again, this might be something that
Someone or
post-production
something
Teacko might have
appears
to
to be
look
looking
at
down
frame by
on
frame.
Fernando as he records. What do you think this might have been? The ghost of someone who was involved in a railroad
It looks
accident,
like there are lights
or something
inside
else?
that train too. 'Cause I'm trying to think of,
Someone or something appears to be looking down on Fernando.
because yeah, like is that reflection from like the lights that are along the wall outside the train, or is that the lights that are in the train?
Fernando as he records. What do you think this might have been?
Yeah,
The ghost of someone who was involved in a railroad accident, or something else?
because these kind of look like passenger trains, so it could just be someone's in the train.
Ellen Melbergstad is on her way to a doctor's appointment
living
and is
person's
taking a
inside the train.
shortcut through a park to get there. The video takes place in Sweden during the winter time, so it's mostly dark during the day. As she's on her way to the hospital, Ellen takes out her phone and starts recording. But little does she know that she's about to capture something downright creepy. Check this out.
Mail murder den här veckan och jag undrar vad han kommer ställa för diagnos på mig. Och alltså, det är så jävla
Ooh, yeah. Although the lighting doesn't match this figure. That's what I'm noticing immediately, is that it's like, yeah, like it has like this kind of purple hinge to it, and then there's just like this figure's just like stark white, and this lighting, I don't know how it would be stark white. Could be a spirit, but like, and spirits are bright white, but I don't know. It's like the lighting for this face just doesn't seem correct. That's what I'm noticing immediately. It doesn't match the rest of the lighting in the video.
It was only after viewers had pointed this out that Ellen had noticed it. There appears to be some sort of figure peeking at Ellen from behind a tree. It's unclear as to who or what this might have been, but viewers think that this could have been a ghost. Whatever it might have been, Ellen has most likely been taking a different route ever since capturing this.
The other thing,
Ryan Holtz writes,
Hold on.
"So I was just behind a tree."
mail murder den här veckan.
So she's
och jag undrar vad
talking,
han kommer ställa
face
för
appears
diagnos
here.
på mig. Och alltså,
And then, she doesn't check
it is
around this
so
tree. She just kind of puts her phone down, like, right there. So we never do get to see what's behind actually a tree. So it could be there's someone just hiding behind the tree. So that was another thing I noticed. Before the video ended, I wanted to point that out.
Might have been. Ellen has most likely been taking a different route ever since capturing this. Ryan Holtz writes, "So I was just sitting at home alone, the parents were out, and I kept hearing the weird sounds again. But this time I decided to record for a change, and this is what I caught. Really creepy."
What the f? This is what I mean.
Dude, I can't.
Crazy shit.
What am I looking at?
Is that like Hello?
Turn on a light.
Oh my god.
That's right, these people never turn on lights. Okay, there's like a flashlight.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, now he decides to turn on a light. Because, man, hard to make out what I'm seeing when there's barely anything to light the, to light
Phone's
anything.
upstairs.
Because quality isn't great either.
Oh my.
I'm sick. I might be in like a bad mood right now.
I'm gonna leave the lights on.
I'm more
I swear to I
more
seen
upset than I
something.
usually am watching these. Blame on the sinus headache I'm having.
Right. I need to go upstairs my phone.
What am I seeing? What am I looking at? Is that a chandelier? I have no idea.
Perhaps this might have been a stranger who broke in. Intruder or ghost, it's unknown as to who or what was inside Ryan's house.
It's that noise. Oh, I hate that noise so much. I need to look at this again, because is it this thing? Because I don't, like, this camera is so blurry, I can't make out what, is this a chandelier I'm looking at? I know this is stairs. I think this is like the shadow thing he saw. But what's this? What am I even looking at? Yeah.
Perhaps this might have been a stranger who broke in.
I don't think it's a stranger who broke in. Because if you're a stranger, if like someone breaks in, and there's someone who's like walking around the house, I don't think you would. I don't think. You would necessarily. I think if you know someone's in the house, you'd probably like want to run away. Unless you're like a hostile home invader. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna skip right here so I don't have to hear that noise again. Oh, come on. Okay.
Ghost hunter Dedo Mikol is outside, standing a few feet away from an abandoned building he's about to explore, when all of a sudden, he sees this.
Alright, man, I'm gonna have some Skittles.
뭐야? 누구세요?
Ooh, Korean.
누구?
Okay.
어? 저기요. 뭐야? 어디로 사라진 거야? 잠깐만.
There's someone in the building.
혹시 누구 계십니까?
Although spooky enough to scare anyone away, Dedo Mikol proceeds to go inside the building. He climbs through a window, but before he's able to get inside, he sees this.
Is he the burglar? Is someone taping himself breaking into buildings?
와, 씨, 뭐 어떻게 가는 수도 있지.
Also, what's this on his glove?
Could this have been the same
What's this weird
entity he
boxy
saw
thing he
earlier,
has?
or is it something else?
Okay. Let's go back on this one a little bit. So what's the story here?
Dedo Mikol is outside, standing a few feet away from an abandoned building he's about to explore, when all of a sudden, he sees this.
Okay, so it's apparently an abandoned building
뭐야?
that has electricity. So already very skeptical skeptical story right there.
누구세요?
this glass is also frosted, so this figure that appears right here could just be a person. Because, you know, typically abandoned buildings don't have their their utilities paid.
어? 저기요.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, it's my sinus headache that's kind of affecting me right now, or maybe just the quality of this videos. I'm just like, you know, I don't even have a single goosebump.
와, 씨, 뭐 어떻게 가는 수도 있지.
Could this have been the same entity he saw earlier,
it's not.
or is it something else? Jimmy Jimenez is an urban explorer. On his Facebook page, he has a couple of videos of places he's explored. But there's one video in particular that has caught the attention of Pedro A., the person who suggested this video. In it, Jimmy enters the premises of an abandoned home.
Okay.
Everything appears to be normal
Now this building
until
does look
later on
abandoned.
when something really creepy happens. Pay very close attention or you'll miss it.
This is definitely an abandoned place. Notice, there's no electricity. I don't think this place ever had electricity. Oh, there's that creepy teddy bear.
Here's Jimmy entering the home once again and seeing a doll on a chair.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Now here's Jimmy leaving the place, but this time, that same doll from earlier is now in a different position.
Yeah, okay. Too bad there's a very
If no
clear
one had
cut.
moved the doll, then who did?
Yeah. I really shouldn't have to review that one, but like, let's look at it just for this.
Very close attention, but there's everything. Pay very close attention.
Okay, teddy bear. He walks in here. And then cut. So yeah, there's a cut right there, and then, okay, look, the teddy bear is sitting up now. So, you know, yeah, that's not very conclusive evidence. I'm sorry.
Here's Jimmy entering the.
I definitely have my skeptic cap on tonight.
A group of paranormal investigators known as paranormies visit an
Paranormies?
abandoned farmhouse that is
that's a
said to
lovely
be
name.
haunted. A member of the group sets up a table and performs a type of seance known as table tipping, which is similar to using a Ouija board as it's used to communicate with the dead. However, as they're setting up the camera to record the seance, this happens.
Set up a camera in that corner there, and I want to set up a camera either in this corner or
Dude, what was that?
where should we go, dude? I want to get out of here for a minute, dude. I don't want to go
Upstairs,
over there.
upstairs.
Grab that light, grab that light. Oh man, my heart's beating.
I guess another video I'm gonna just have to
Maybe a Ouija board
rewatch.
would have been a better choice.
Yeah. Let's look at that before we get to the last one.
Either in this.
As it's used to
Plus, stuff
communicate with
just
the
happened
dead.
suddenly.
However, as they're setting up the camera to record the seance, this happens.
Set up a camera in that corner there, and I want to set up a camera either in this corner or
Dude, what was that?
Huh? That's That's a cool effect. Yeah. Maybe my sinus headache is making me just more skeptical tonight.
Stop.
Okay, yeah, so obviously I don't think there's any way you could, fake that, in camera. Now, obviously that does leave it open that this could be a hoax that was done in, post-production, special effects, computer animation, something along those lines. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how you'd be able to do it in camera. So yeah, I don't really have a good explanation for that based on my own camera expertise.
Dude, what was that?
I do think it's like maybe some computer manipulation there, but anyway, let's get to the final one.
Ricardo Morones is someone who I talked about previously. It appears that there's something in his house. Ricardo has no idea as to what it might be, but ever since the following incidents that have taken place inside his home, he can't help but think that he might be dealing with something beyond explanation. One night, before drifting off to sleep, Ricardo captures this.
Pues ya me acomodé y todo, ya me quiero dormir, ya tengo sueño, pero tienen la luz del pasillo prendida y mi mamá está escuchando un video, güey.
Okay,
There appears to be a face peeking at Ricardo.
Where? Who?
The face went unnoticed until a viewer of the video had pointed it out. But the creepiest incident has to be the following. Ricardo is recording his TV when he captures something that goes unnoticed.
La Casa de Papel. Okay. Yeah, definitely someone hiding behind there.
Outside of Ricardo's window, there appears to be someone looking into his room. Viewers believe that this might be the same entity that's been haunting Ricardo ever since the first incident.
Or his little brother.
As with most videos on the paranormal, this one remains a mystery.
Okay, so anyways, that was Scary Compilation Volume 28. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think my sickness affected me that whole entire video. Ooh. But yeah, so I'm not sure really what to make, but maybe it's because I'm more skeptical because I have a headache. And I don't know. But yeah, so there was a few good kind of spooky things in there. Rest of them I'm just more skeptical about. But anyway, hopefully, 29 would be better once we get to that. But thank you for joining. Like, subscribe. Obviously, also subscribe to BizzareBubs as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night.